At a time where the debate about nepotism and star kids was just at its inception, Karan Johar had decided to launch three new faces, one of which was Sidharth Malhotra, an individual who had no connection with the film industry and was presented and advertised among individuals that clearly had an upper hand when it came to future projects. The actor's career is something extremely interesting to examine, especially if you look at his filmography. The man has been subjected to nothing but harsh criticism for his lack of range and versatility showcased on the big screen. But this video will take a look at whether the criticism and blatant hate targeted towards the actor is actually justified and whether or not 2019 can drastically revive his career, which is sadly in its most dire state. So here is Tried&Refused Productions taking into account several aspects of his 7-year career and whether or not we can predict a scintillating comeback by an individual that is restrained in his performances yet has a lot of potential. A perfect launch. No matter how many people will hate on Karan Johar, the current state of Dharma Productions ventures, his personality, etc., the man objectively knows how to do one thing very well, that is launch new faces. Just take a look at any new faces that have been launched in the last few years and the reach and impact compared to a Dharma Productions launch. Ayush Sharma and Varina Hussain in Love Yatri, Radhika Madan in Pataka, Rohan Mehra in Bazaar, Banita Sandhu in October. All these debuts happened in 2018 and were nowhere close to having the same media coverage and prolonged impact than the launch of Janhvi Kapoor and Nishan Khattar in Dhadak or Tara Sutaria and Ananya Pandey in Student of the Year 2. No matter how horrible the trolling and the actual content of the movie was, the producer has an effective way of making people household names. Similarly, Karan Johar did this in 2012 with Student of the Year, a movie that was designed to showcase three new faces and tell the country that they can dance, act and do everything that a commercial Bollywood movie requires. The antithesis of the sequel, the first installment actually had an emotional arc and something that could challenge the actors. Through this launch, which was extremely successful, Sidharth Malhotra came out as a pleasing presence in the film. A man who had this sense of calm when he was on screen, capable of performing heartfelt and genuinely earnest scenes. This launch and subsequent choices by the actor is something that people seem to completely forget about. Offbeat and respectable choices. What every actor that has had a great launch in Bollywood and is an outsider has to deal with is the possibility of the unknown post that big high when everyone is talking about you. With several bad choices, individuals can become one-hit wonders or you can reinvent yourself by showcasing your true potential as a performer. The actor went on to do Hasi To Phasi in 2014, one of the most underappreciated Bollywood movies, boasting of beautiful performances by the two main leads and an infectious chemistry between Malhotra and Pariniti Chopra. Even though Pariniti Chopra received all the accolades and praise for the movie, Malhotra balanced the quirky and craziness of her character. The movie sadly did extremely average financial business. This was followed by his most successful venture, Ek Villain, an adaptation of I Saw the Devil in which Malhotra played the role of Guru, a stoic, no-nonsense goon that experiences vulnerability, love and loss as he crosses paths with Aisha. A movie that has its haters and fans but definitely proved that Malhotra can be in a dark, gritty and intense film and come out as totally convincing. Brothers was a sorry attempt at recreating Warrior and it was clear with its underwhelming performance in the box office. Sidharth Malhotra and Akshay Kumar put forth some emotionally intense performances, however. His last impressive venture included the beautiful film Kapoor and Sons, such a refreshing take on a family comedy and drama, especially coming from Dharma Productions that is known for big-scale commercial comedies. Malhotra as Arjun showcased the angst of never feeling loved or fulfilled professionally with ease. The comfortable nature with which his emotional turmoil was communicated only tells us the potential of the actor. Have we forgotten these aspects of his filmography? This leads me to my second last point. The slump and tone-deaf moments. You know what sells? Negativity. This is extremely clear through even something as inconsequential of YouTube views on this channel. The moment I make a video talking about the incapability of actors or a bad film, they do exceptionally well. Sadly, when it comes to acting careers also, people tend to remember and advertise slumps and failings more than the positive aspects of their career. Since 2017, Sidharth Malhotra seems to have not had a hold of what kind of films will connect with the audience and even what really to say on Twitter. The pretentious action comedy A Gentleman absolutely tanked financially and was ridiculed by critics. To make matters worse, as riots were taking place in Haryana when the movie released, the actor tweeted this, enraging regular moviegoers and the general public just even more. Ittifaq was the only small glimmer of hope in the actor's career that mainly featured below average movies. However, a Yari and the disappointment it was seemed to push the walls towards the actor, as if there was no getting out of this place of mediocrity and slowly and steadily fading away into the abyss. Finally, 2019 offerings. This year, the man is going to be featuring in 2 films and both vastly different from each other. The first one includes Jabariya Jodi, a romantic comedy based on goons that hold grooms accountable, asking for dowry at weddings. Definitely something we don't know, but I assume for something in return. Sidharth Malhotra and Parineeti Chopra share the screen together after Hasi To Basi, and fans of the 2014 film are extremely excited to see the pair together again. The trailer surprisingly also showcased a more convincing and comfortable Malhotra on screen, a character deeply rooted from Patna with a thick accent. It would be very interesting how the movie pans out. Finally, he will also feature in the Milip Zaveri film titled Marjama opposite Tara Sutaria, which is an intense and violent love story. Looking at Milip Zaveri's last venture Satyamev Jayate and the gore it had to offer, followed by the big numbers it raked in, I wonder whether this outing will also be successful. What do you guys think? Can Sidharth Malhotra prove himself as a bankable star in 2019? Write it down in the comments below. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below if you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handles are right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.